The recriminations are mounting in EU-friendly London over Britain's bombshell vote to leave the bloc. Outside Parliament, dozens of protesters gathered to voice their anger and dismay. Nearly 60% of the vote in London went to the Remain camp, and only 5 out of the capital's 33 boroughs voted to leave. The number of protesters, however, was dwarfed by the numbers signing a petition online. That petition calls for a second referendum to be held, and it had gathered 1.5 million votes by lunchtime on Saturday. Meanwhile, the leader of Britain's opposition Labour Party said it should be involved in the divorce negotiations.
Our policies on trade, economy and migration will have to change in light of the referendum vote. But that cannot be left to the likes of Johnson, Farage and Gove. Labour will fight to ensure that our agenda is at the heart of the negotiations over withdrawal from the European Union that lie ahead, including the freedom to shape our economy to work for all.
In Edinburgh, Scotland's First Minister said the country would negotiate its own relationship with the EU now that Britain had left it.
Cabinet agreed that we will seek to enter into immediate discussions with the EU institutions and with other EU member states to explore all possible options to protect Scotland's place in the EU.
Sturgeon has also been pushing for a second referendum, not on membership of the EU, but on independence from Britain. But while she stated that the legislation will be put in place for the vote, ultimately London will decide whether it goes ahead.